Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Emile, Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver News. And one member of the Kardashian-Jenner family just discussed the possibility of Kylie Jenner getting married in the final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Meanwhile, Kylie just proved that her curves can do a whole lot of good at the polls. Let's break it down.
All right, so on Wednesday's podcast episode of Juicy Scoop with Heather McDonald, Caitlyn Jenner talked about Keeping Up the Kardashians and its upcoming final season in 2021. Caitlyn said, quote, "It's kind of sad just because for the family, it's the end of an era. That show, we did so many great things." And Caitlyn credited Keeping Up for allowing her to have, quote, "some of the best conversations with her kids." Now, while Caitlyn also acknowledged that there were some tough times, she believes the show, quote, "brought the family closer together for all those years." She also applauded her kids for becoming amazing entrepreneurs because we all know that not everyone with the reality show reaches the level of the success the Kardashians have. Caitlyn said, quote, "They took this format and kind of took it to the next level. I'm so proud of them. I think they'll all miss the show, but life goes on." But one part of Caitlyn's conversations with Heather McDonald stood out in particular to fans. During the podcast, both Caitlyn and Heather, who is friends with the Kardashian family, teased that Kris Jenner always had a special plan for season 20. They noted that in the early years of the show, Kris would always joke that in season 20 finale, Kylie gets married. Caitlyn said that Kris really was always planning that far ahead. And while right now it doesn't seem like Kylie will be getting married next year, you honestly never know with this family. The internet is still torn on whether or not Kylie and Travis Scott are back together. Ever since fans found out that the two have been quarantining together with their daughter Stormi, the speculation of a reconciliation is at an all-time high. And we certainly didn't expect Kylie to have Stormi when she did. Kylie and Travis shocked us all, so anything is possible, especially when Kris Jenner is involved. We all know the saying, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. And we have a feeling that Kris wouldn't let Keeping Up with the Kardashians go out without a bang. One thing we do know for sure about Kylie, though, is that she just flexed her political influence in a somewhat untraditional way, but managed to draw tens of thousands of people to vote.org. Earlier this week, Kylie posted a series of bikini pics on Instagram to her almost 200 million followers. But these weren't just your average thirst traps. These were thirst traps with purpose, okay? Alongside the bikini photos, Kylie wrote, "But are you registered to vote? Click the link in my bio. Let's make a plan to vote together." Now, obviously, this is an extremely important message given that the upcoming election is only 33 days away. Many other celebs have also been spreading the word about voting, but according to TMZ, Kylie's post caused a whopping 1,500% boost on vote.org sites. Vote.org also got over an 80% increase in total users of its voter registration and verification tools from the prior day. TMZ also reported that around 50,000 people and counting went to vote.org via the link in Kylie's bio alone. That's the power of Kylie. But fans were quick to flood Kylie's bikini pics with comments like, "All of a sudden, I want to vote. Yes, #vote," and period. While others shared their voter registration status, and Kylie's sister Khloe even got involved in the conversation writing, "I'm registered." And while we're all here talking about voting, I just want to make sure that all of you watching Clevver are registered to vote if you're 18 years or older. We've linked some resources down in the description to check your voter registration status, including the link Kylie has in her bio. It's also important to have a plan for how you're going to cast your ballot, whether that's by mail, voting early, or grabbing a mask and heading to the polls on election day.
But if you want more on Kylie, click right over here for another Clevver News video, and let us know your voting plan down in the comment section below, and please let's all hold each other accountable. This election is too important to sit out. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, guys.